Anyway, so there are a lot of logic loopholes in this game. Like, for a while, they could not decide whether they wanted the Tenno, that's these guys, to be able to breathe in space or not. Originally it was, yeah, they can breathe in space just fine. Then it was, yes, they can breathe in space, but their shields disappear. And then it was, they can't breathe in space at all. And at the same time as the other two being also true. And it's very confusing, because at the end of most levels, your character, I don't think he still does, because I think now he enters the ship again. Like, you saw at the end of the level, he, like, clung on to the bottom of the ship as it flew up. I think that, like, folds up and inside the ship, now at least. It used to be they just attached to the bottom of whatever ship they were on. Let me check something. Or check my controls at least. Anyway, so, I don't know. They had quite a few logic loopholes. Yeah, you used to be able to cling to the bottom of ships and be exposed to the vacuum of space just fine. Then it was, if you managed to blow up a window in the spaceship, sucking all the air out of the room, you'd lose your shields. And then with these new survival missions, it's unclear whether, like, what the effects of being in an oxygenless environment has on them. And another thing, there are survival missions, and the point of survival missions is you're supposed to create a distraction for another operative, and, well, it's just a wave survival type thing. And you have to pick up these air cartridges to release oxygen into the place
Operator,
you're in.
are you enjoying the view?
Shut up. Okay. And then exit this menu. Okay, so, like, there are these survival missions where you have... Oh, alright, so, you have these survival missions where you have, like, you have to collect these air capsules on the surface of planets. Which, I mean, yeah, you can make the argument that the planet's atmosphere is not, does not have oxygen in it. Yeah, sure, you can make that argument, but the problem with that is, like, that doesn't really make sense, because, like, when you release these oxygen capsules, they're just being released in the atmosphere. You'd have to terraform the whole freaking planet, with every individual one in order to stay alive. And I don't know, I think right now, being oxygenless, all it does is remove your ability to have shields, which actually is kind of interesting, because it's like the force field around you requires some form of air, I guess, to form this dense shield. Okay, so I find that actually pretty interesting. Yeah. Hey, actually, come to think of it, I'm kind of interested in getting back into this game a lot more. So I might do more of this, if you guys enjoy. I'm probably just gonna rant on for a little bit longer in this game. Like, one thing I definitely want to talk about is, if they reskinned this game, like, didn't change anything about it, but just reskin this game to be, like, changing the models and the textures and everything, and made new tile sets, I guess, but kept everything else the same, and reskinned it to be Star Wars, this would probably, at least to me, be the single best Star Wars game ever. Like, that would be awesome. Like, just I can't really even imagine that, but it would be just so cool. And, like, instead of different Warframes, you have like different Jedi or Sith armor, and just different armor in general that like gives you different abilities, because I don't know, that's something that exists within the Star Wars universe. Armor that gives you abilities. Yeah, that truly does exist. Look at the expanded universe, but whatever. And like you can have different lightsabers, and the mods are different force techniques. That'd be so cool.
You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I just realized I'm doing defense by myself. That's not gonna happen. Okay. Alright, good. Good, alright. So, that's all working properly now. Ouch. Even though I don't need to, because I'm gonna trigger the alarm in a couple of seconds. I have activate bound to D-pad up, which is surprisingly a good idea. Like, to me, it works well for me. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm looking for gallium and a couple other resources. Oh, it's this map. Hello, this map. How I hate you so. Anyway, so let me just go do what I need to do, I guess. Where is it? Down, apparently. Okay. Well, there's a wave incoming. I have to be careful because I don't want to fail this.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock the mode.
I should probably use gun for that. Oh, it's the corpus. It's always the corpus. Oh, also they remove the elemental effects for the most part. Used to be able to like really stun them with the electric and cause them to writhe in pain with fire. And I have fire and ice and everything on these weapons, and it's not appearing to do much of anything. I mean, it does every now and then, but for the most part, it's just not doing anything. Now it's looking okay. These things are strange, because you have to shoot them in the crotch, because that's where their head is. Don't ask me why, it just is. I probably shouldn't use what I'm trying to protect as cover. Somehow that just seems like a bad idea. Oh, I'm not doing well. Oh crap! I gotta quickly revive the place quickly. I love that. I really do like that. You can do like backstabs and stuff from people, which is awesome when you do it correctly. That's very hard to pull off, and you can't do in open combat. They have to be unaware of your existence. Wow, what the heck? I'm very tempted to just try and fight a match instead. Awesome salvage. That's actually pretty useful. I died really quickly, and I'm kind of curious why. These are very low enemies, so... Alright, I have super jump. Whoosh. It makes you invisible? Okay. And it doesn't actually make you jump that high. Okay. You're dead. Might as well just use these, they're much more powerful. But I'm gonna die. Even though they're lower level, they do a lot more damage per second, so... No, I don't think I use them. Cover system would be nice in this game, to be honest. Also, there's no like snipers, because zoom isn't really something that you can do. Like, different weapons don't usually have very much zoom range, you know? Crap, the cryopod is like dying. I should probably fix that. Great for haze. So I am gonna just shoot you. No, just oh, I'm about to lose. Yep, mission failed. That sucks. Hey, I got some XP. Anyway, so like I don't know, just imagine this is a Star Wars game. You kind of have to play it to know what I mean. But I just think it'd be so cool as a Star Wars game. And like this would be replaced with your own custom ship or whatever. That would just be awesome in my opinion. And now I'm kind of starting to rant on about that, so I'll change the topic. Yeah, other than the oxygen thing, there are a couple other is what I'm just trying to say. Things that, like there are a couple other, okay. Alright, so, it's gonna, yeah, I can walk, right? I can do that, right? Walk around my ship while, oh no, I can't. That sucks. Anyway, so, now that they redid the sound for the pistol, I think it's actually quite a bit better. It used to be a bit more plasticky sounding. Like, that's one thing I hate about a lot of more recent games, is when you fire a gun, it should sound, like, loud and reverberating. It should sound like an actual gun. It shouldn't sound like, I don't know, that Nerf gun. Well, Nerf guns are awesome. It shouldn't sound like one if you're firing an actual gun into someone's face. So yeah, that's not, this is, okay. No, okay, so you can, that's weird, you used to be able to, oh, maybe you didn't. Okay, so if I do, what's this? Oh, invasions, I don't care. There are like live events you can do that pop up every now and then. Another event, I don't really care enough to do them. I'm mostly resource farming so I can get the character I want.
Lourdes is angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Oh sweet, I have a higher level person with me. You can tell they're higher level because they have a different Warframe, which takes forever. Or they're rich, in which case, good, they'll have good weapons. So, like, especially since it's, like, not PvP, and this is a heavily skill-based game. Oh, was he leaving? Don't leave my squad, please. I bet he is. Since this is a heavily skill-based game, it's very... yeah, alright, he's with me. No, he's not. Come on, dude, no, I can't do this alone. I need at least one other person to keep me alive. This is gonna suck. I need to... I need to farm this level for gallium and other resources. Even though it is a rare drop. What? Where am I?
Reinforcements are inbound. Hold the line.
Oh, this is... start over. Okay. What?